Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial in Windows 8 and 8.1. Check it out.
Okay guys, so in today's video we're going to be featuring Windows 8.1, just a few of the, for example, new features that Microsoft added, and a few things primarily geared more for desktop users as well. That wasn't much of a change with Windows 8 to 8.1, but a few things I did like, and a few things I think other people will appreciate as well, like the avid desktop user, for example, or those without touchscreens will appreciate as well. But my favorite thing that Microsoft did with Windows 8.1 is that they actually reduced the the data size required to install it. They actually reduced it by 15%, and I even noticed that myself after installing into 8.1. I actually got back some space, actually a few gigs even. It was pretty cool. So that was good. So therefore, the lighter the load, the better on system resources, etc. Right? You always want something light and easy yet powerful as possible. But anyways, so let's jump right into it here. Some of the features, of course, they added, as you'll notice, is this start or this window icon here. Now, when you click on it, it just takes you straight to the start menu. However, just as in previously with Windows 8, when you right click is when you get all your shortcuts like programs and features, system device manager, disk management, control panel, run, etc. They also added the ability to sign out, sleep, shut down, restart from the menu if you like that as well. However, I actually find that it's quicker to simply just program your power button on your to program your power button on your laptop, for example, or on your desktop as well, I guess, to automatically shut down when pressed. And that way it saves a couple clicks and a couple using your mouse here a little bit there, and therefore it saves a little bit of time. But all in all, it's however you like to use it. So that's cool. They added a little feature there as well. Also, one of the things that I think a lot of people, desktop users, will appreciate, for example, or those who don't really like the start menu too much, is the ability to boot straight to desktop and also to remove the charms here when you swipe in. Now, these charms are great for those who have touchscreens or especially tablets, but for desktop users, we don't really need them. We don't ever really use them sometimes, unless you want to use the search function, which is quick and easy. I actually leave the charms because I do like to use, like search here every now and then, or also I like to go to the settings and I like to call it the new control panel of the UI. And also, like, sometimes if I'm further away and I'm watching a movie, I'm using my mouse or something, remote mouse, I can adjust the brightness and stuff as well of the screen. So that's cool. I don't have to actually come back up to the keyboard. But anyways, back to boot to desktop, for example. Let me show you how to get to there. So it's very quick and easy. You simply right click on the taskbar here and go to Properties, and then once you're here, click over to the Navigation tab, and here you'll be able to see the two options where you can disable the charms on the right, and also app switching on the left, which you'll notice if you have multiple apps open, you can highlight up here, or I'm sorry, move your mouse to the upper left corner up there, and it'll show different apps, and you can switch between apps that way, or also right click and close from there as well. So if you don't want those, you simply uncheck and disable them and you're good to go. Also, if you want to boot straight to desktop, it's this feature right here. When you sign in, close all apps, and it'll go to the desktop instead of start. That's great. All in all, it just saves you a click. But in Windows 8, it would go to the new start menu, and then from there you just click on desktop. Here it saves you a click, a little bit of time, but anytime where you can save a little time here and there, that's always a good thing. So I like that feature as well. And then, of course, one thing I also like to save a little more time, once again, is the ability to show all apps when you go to the start menu. Before, in Windows 8, once again, you would have to, when you go to the start menu, if you want to see all your apps, you have to right click and then click on show all apps. Here, you can enable this feature, and then now when you go to the start menu, it will show all apps. So, for example, I'll show you here, when I click on the start menu, now all my apps are automatically popped up, and I can scroll in between left and right, in between all of them. And while we're here, let me also point out as well that Microsoft did, which is really cool, they added a few apps of their own. For example, some that were already, you could find on the desktop version. For desktop users, we always used anyways, previous to Windows 8 or 8.1 even. And of course it's still there, but some are new as well, like alarms. That's handy, if you ever need to set alarm as well, you don't have to use third-party software. They have a calculator, but like I said, they already had a calculator app originally as well, but I guess this one's meant better for for touch screens and like tablets or touch screens on your laptop, etc. They also added food and drink, health and fitness, health and tips. Let's see what else they do here. Reading list, I believe. I think scan as well as new, and sound recorder. And I think SkyDrive was always also there before. But these are cool little apps as well that you can take advantage. Primarily, now of course these are all using in the new Metro UI, as some still call it. And so it's great all in all for the touchscreen or the tablet, because then it will expand to the full canvas of your screen. But you can also use it for desktop users as well. It's no big deal. However, like I said, with sound recorder, they actually, I believe, already had a sound recorder app previously. So, but anyways, it's cool that they added these few more apps here. That's good. It's good to see. Now, also, I want to point out as well, if you do have this disabled on the left side as well, app switching, in order to get back to your desktop, you just simply click on the desktop app link there. So that'll take you right back to the desktop. And then one more thing is, when you want it, like I said, if you do leave charms open, I like to leave it open because when you click on settings, you can access some of your features here, like brightness, which sometimes you can only use, if you didn't have this enabled here, you have to use your laptop keys. But this is cool, like if you're away from the laptop and you just want to use the mouse to adjust the brightness of the screen. That's cool. And also volume as well. Of course, you can do that as well with the volume control down here. But however, I did notice though, you can actually increase it in smaller increments here, so that's cool as well. And everything else, shutting down, etc. But one thing why I like to leave open is because you can also get to the change PC settings quick and easy here. And I like to call this the new control panel, and reason being, or at least for the new UI, because it's primarily just a control panel designed more for touch based, with not all the features and settings you'd find in the control panel, but that's what they call it, the PC settings instead. But you do get a lot of other options that you can change, and it's primarily geared for touch screens. But I did notice there are some things in here that you cannot change anywhere else. So it's good to also, when you first install Windows 8.1, go through here and make sure everything is configured and set up exactly how you want it, because you never know, there might be something enabled by default that you don't want. So alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Like I said, there's other things I can show, and I'll definitely upload in the future. But I hope that helps you guys out on some things.
Okay everybody, so this has been another one of my tutorials. If you like this video, please let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And leave a comment down below and let me know what you think and what you'd maybe like to see next time. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. It's the best way to stay up to date and informed with all the latest how-tos, tutorials, tips and tricks, and other awesome content that will be posted in the future. And please go ahead and share with all your friends and family. You never know who else maybe need some tech help too. Thanks a lot guys. See you next time.